Good morning. I am Abdul Razak from ninth class. Attitude is altitude. Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning to help you scratch that is to allow you to wrap your around your loved ones. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street to walk or run to the bicycle or get you from point A to point B. Then imagine both at once, which is Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before? Nick Vujicic was born with no arms and legs, but he does not let the details stop him. The brave 26-year-old who is mainly a torso, play football and golf, swim and surf despite having no limbs. Nick has small foot on his left hip, which helps him to balance and enables him to kick. He uses his foot to type, write, and with pen and pick things up between his toes. I call it my chicken drumstick, joked Nick, who was born in Melbourne, Australia, but now lives in Los Angeles. I'd be lost without it. He is very modest, but he gets marriage proposals from women all the time, said Nick's friend and publicist Steve Apples from Los Angeles. He would love to get married and start a family, but he waiting for a right girl to come along. Water sports aren't Nick only thing. He also play golf with a club tucked under his chin and is a hug fan of the English Premier League. His parents decided not to send him a special school, a decision he said was very hard, but which may have been the best decision they could have made for him. Thank you. Now I would like to call Chagu Afshin on stage for continuation of English reading. Please give a big round of applause.
Good morning. My name is Afshin Fatima. I'm from ninth class. When Nick was on, his father was so shocked and that he left the hospital room and vomited. Vosicle and Nix and his parents spent many years asking why this cruel trick would happen to them. My mother was a nurse and she did everything right during pregnancy, but she still blamed herself. He said it was so hard for them, but right from the start they did their best to make me independent. My dad put me in 18 months and gave the courage to learn how to swim. I also got really into football and skateboarding. I totally love English Premier League language. Nick's father was a computer programmer and accountant, and he taught his little son how to type with his toe. And just 6 years old, his mom invited a special plastic device that meant he could hold a pen and pencil. Despite the risk of being pulled, his parents insisted Nick's on attending mainstream school. It was the best decision they could they could have made for me. At Nick's who later achieved a degree in financial planning and real estate. It was very hard, but it gave me independence. Next, who was teased and uh, built had an electrical wheelchair for mobility and team of career to help him. Thank you. Now I would like to call Aziz on stage for continuing English reading. Please give a big round of applause.
Good morning. My name is Muhammad Abdul Aziz from ninth class. I was deeply depressed when I was 8 years old. He said I want to my mom crying and told her I wanted to kill myself. I felt good and better. I hated God from going this to my and was tri-
I am continuing the reading. I felt cold and bitter. I hated God for doing this to me and was terrified of what would happen when my parents were not there to look after me. I could I felt cold and bitter. I hated God for doing this to me and was terrified of what would happen when my parents were not there to look for after me. I could brush my own teeth with a wall mounted brush and wash my own hairs with pump action soap, but there was so much that was impossible for me. At age 10, Nick tried to drown himself in the bathtub. Luckily, the attempt was unsuccessful. I felt there was no purpose. When you lack purpose and strength, it is hard to hold on. He said, but with the help of his religion friend and family, Nick managed to pull through to become an international symbol of through our adversity. When I was 13, I read a newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and help others, said Nick. I realized why God had made me like this to give hope to others. It was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage other people and give them the courage that the article had given me. I decided to be thankful for what I do have, not get angry about what I don't have. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, you know what, the world is right that I have no arms and legs, but they'll never see all away the beauty of my eyes. I wanted to concentrate on something good that I had. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our conviction. They are not there to run us our said Nick. In 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. Thank you. Now I would like to call Tabassum on stage for continuation of English reading. Please give a big round of applause.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tabassum Fatima. And once I was in a car, a girl at traffic light was looking at me. She could only see my hair, so I decided to do a 360-degree spin. A car said to freak her out. Her face was like, wow, what is going on? She sped off really quickly. Nick began traveling the world, and in 2008 he went the Haveli and met surfing master who had her arm bitten off a shark when she was 12. She was amazing, said Nick. The thought how he surfed and it was difficult at first, but once I got up there, it felt fantastic and I caught some waves pretty well. Thank you. Now I would like to call Bushra on stage for continuing to reading. For reading. Thank you. Please give a big round of applause.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bushra Fatima. I am from 10th class. Nick quickly learned how to do the 360-degree spin on his board, a feat that got him on the cover of Surf magazine within 24 hours. Now no one has never done that. It is the story history of surfing. He said, but I have a very low center of gravity, so I have got pretty good balance. He has visited different countries all over the world. The football fan is known as motivational speaker and has traveled over 24 countries speaking to groups of up to 110,000 people. He moved to Los Angeles 2 years ago in 2007 and planned to continue to travel the world. If I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Said Nick. I tell people to keep on getting up where they fail and to always love themselves. He said, if I can encourage just one person, then my job is this. Life is done. Thank you so much.